a deeper analysis on the gold. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly share the video, and also don't forget to leave a nice comment if you wish to. Now, of course, a kind reminder for those who are joining us for the first time that last week I have sent another gold signal and it has done really amazing. It has reversed exactly from the given price of the buy and went in 600 pips of profit all the way to the take profit level and reversed exactly from there. So hopefully we will continue doing this, and I will do the best I can to keep it up, guys, and hopefully we will stay up to your expectations. And by the way, this is of course, my friends, our group on Telegram. You can join it for free to receive any updates about these signals that you are about to receive in this video. And please make sure to join the real and authentic group of Telegram for Xtreme Trader. Anyway, let's now begin with the gold analysis, and let's see now what we can do in the next week. Now, by looking at the monthly chart, so far we are seeing here a very strong bullish movement, and in my opinion the gold is indeed going to continue the rise, and there is of course a reason for that. I will explain it later. Moving now to the weekly chart. Now the weekly chart, for some of you this might actually look as a double top, and I think some of these signal providers, they will assume that the gold might actually fall. Now of course I'm not saying that everyone here is wrong. Maybe the gold will fall indeed, but in my opinion it will continue the rise. Let me explain the reason, and that brings us to why the gold will continue the rise right here. Let me just stay on the monthly chart so I can show it to you. So right here, based on, you know something, no, let's move to the weekly chart, sorry. So here, based on the weekly chart, we have here a support trend line, and what we can do right now is simply draw here a channel, as you can see. So now we can see clearly that this is level of a support trend line which has been respected repeatedly, and that of course was a fake breakout, and right here a real level of a resistance, a fake breakout, and a real level of a resistance which has been respected again. Not only that, even here after the bullish breakout happened, the same level, this is the bullish breakout happened, the same level of a real resistance trend line has indeed been respected and became here exactly a support trend line, which actually indicates a continuation in the rise. And of course the market right now has reached the highest level of a resistance right here at 2,413, which means this is actually the highest that the gold has ever reached to. So now it's a bit tricky right now, because now the gold is actually at the absolutely highest level that it has ever reached to. So meaning right now we are actually swimming in the uncharted water. So we cannot really be sure what will gonna happen next. I have to clarify something here to clear my side, that this signal I'm just 60% sure about it, to be honest with you guys. Because again, I'm telling you, we are now swimming in the uncharted water, and therefore trading gold might actually be a little bit risky, if not even way too risky right now. So however, we will still continue with the analysis and hoping for the best. Now, let me please explain to you my reasons to believe that the gold will continue the rise. Now, by moving to the daily chart, now as you can see, right there exactly, we have here a resistance at 2,392. Now, if I would actually draw a resistance zone, however, to be just like that, now that is of course a resistance zone area we're talking about. Let me just show it to you clearly. It's just like that. Now the gold has actually the gold wasn't able to close above that level of a zone for multiple days. Then finally, even right here we have a resistance level. Then finally last Friday the gold has actually closed as a bullish candle above that level of a resistance zone, which means the gold right now actually has a potential to continue the rise if it's gonna make a pullback to retest the broken level of that resistance zone. Another reason, of course, to believe that the gold will continue the rise is by simply looking at the daily chart, and if we just squeeze it just like that so we can see it clearly. Now if we draw here a support trend line just like that, and we draw here another, I mean by just simply clone it, look at that right here exactly, we have here a resistance trend line that has become here already a support trend line. Now remember, we are actually talking about an upper trend. If the market is moving in upper trend, which means that level of a resistance trend line most likely is going to be retested again, which means the gold is going to continue the rise at least to reach that level of a resistance trend line, and afterward it might make a pullback. Depends of course on the liquidity, of course, and in the supply and demand and demand. I mean, okay, let's move to the other part. Anyway, the gold most likely is going to continue the rise at least for another 600 pips. Now that put us actually in a position of where we can exactly buy the gold to have really a safest entry, and hopefully it's going to be profitable one. Let me just now move to the, something, I'm going to keep this resistance trend line. So this is going to be like our take profit level. Let me just now move to the 4-hour time frame. All right, so now based on the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly right here the resistance trend line that we have talked about earlier, just this one right here. So that is going to be, of course, our take profit level. Now, the gold again will continue the rise to another maybe 540 pips. Now, where exactly we can start buying the pair? Well, let's try to make it more narrow actually. So what I will do right now is simply to draw here a resistance trend line, as you can see, just like that. And right here we can see that clearly we had here a broken triangle of that gold, or sorry, of that structure. So right here clearly we can see that the structure of the triangle, sorry. Exactly, just like that. Fantastic. So right now, what we can do right now next, is in my opinion, is simply waiting for the gold to fall again to retest the broken structure here of the triangle, and that level of a broken resistance trend line will most likely now become a new support trend line. I mean, let's count the attempts. We have here so many attempts. We have 1, 2, 3 fake breakout, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 attempts of a resistance trend line after that bullish breakout happened, which seems to me like to be a real attempt. I mean, not a fake breakout. Most likely those levels will become right here a new support trend line, and in my opinion that will be the best to start buying the gold, targeting of course the resistance trend line. So therefore I would highly recommend to buy the gold exactly right here at the previous level of a resistance, which is right here exactly, to be precise, exactly like this at 2,392, waiting for the gold to drop to another let's say about 200 pips, and afterward let me just show you the safe zone and where exactly we can expect a drawdown to happen. So we can actually expect a drawdown for another let me just be sure exactly, we need to make the chart clear right now. The drawdown can be expected to be about, let me just tell you, in my opinion, it's going to be around exactly 100 pips, and that of course is going to be our safe zone entirely. So therefore that will be, my friends, right here exactly the safe zone, which is going to be in total of 200 pips or 213 of pips. But that one here is mainly the safe, I mean, as expected a drawdown. If the gold will reach this territory right here, that means that we are actually right now in the danger area, and we might actually want to close the trade or consider closing it as soon as possible. However, for the take profit level, it's going to be right here, of course, at the highest level of resistance. Now, it's really a weird signal because the market actually is closer to the take profit level than the entry, but I believe that this is going to provide us with the best entry. Now, the gold most likely is going to continue the fall, and after that we can buy it exactly right here, expecting at least I would say about 400 pips of profit, and the safe zone is going to be 200 pips. Now let's remember something, that I'm expecting actually the gold to open with a gap by Monday morning, and I hope it's going to be a bearish one so we can enter this trade as soon as possible. But now again, do not sell the gold right now till it reach our entry. I have seen a lot of comments doing that. That is really wrong behavior. Don't do that, please. Please just follow the signal as it is if it's possible. Selling it until it reaches the take profit level is just gonna be horrible, because if this signal will reach the take profit level before it reached the entry, then it's instantly disqualified. We do not want to enter this signal anymore. If it's gonna reach our take profit level and then falls back to the entry, do not take it. Wait for the gold to reach our entry and then wait for it to reach our take profit level. Do not do the opposite, my friends. Anyway, I believe that's going to be everything for the gold, and hopefully it's going to be a good signal. I need, of course, to write for you the numbers. Sorry. We need to buy at 2,392, and then the take profit level is going to be hopefully right here at 2,431 point. Actually, that's it. 2,431. And again, my friends, don't forget to join, of course, our free group of Telegram to receive any updates about this signal. If I notice any strong bearish movement right here, I will update you instantly right here. Personally, of course, I will update you, telling you to close it right now in small loss before it reach our stop loss. And I might tell you to close it right now in profit to just secure the profits instead of risking keep the trade running for a long time, especially knowing that this week we have the FOMC meeting minutes. Anyway, my friends, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.